So you guys know I do monthly Dossier fragrance reviews on here. I'm always keeping up with their new releases, but this month was really special because Dossier sent me their brand new Vanilla Expressions launch, which features 4 perfumes that are in collaboration with Madeline Klein. These perfumes are not even out yet, and I couldn't talk about them for a while. I was just testing them in secret so I could make this review, and I can finally put this review out there. The launch date for this new collection will be July 16th, so this is a really fun collection to look forward to. Thank you to Dossier for sponsoring today's video. Dossier brings some of your favorite designer / niche perfumes at accessible cost. They pretty much just cut the name behind these expensive perfumes and you just get the high quality juice. Definitely check out the website, and if you want me to review anything, well, I've probably already reviewed it, and if there's something new you want me to review that I haven't, let me know in the comments. But today we're talking about this brand new collection, and I have it here. I got this sent to me and I couldn't talk about it, but I can finally share it with you. And I think this is gonna resonate with a lot of you. It definitely resonated with me because I am a vanilla lover, and I know a lot of my audience is as well. I was so excited when I received this in the mail because this PR package is insane. Let me just show you. Obviously, I've already opened it, so I feel like it doesn't look as incredible as it did when I first got it. It looks like that, and there is 4 perfumes in there that I got to test out. It opens up like this. How freaking insane is that? So they've been doing a lot of collaborations recently, and this new exclusive vanilla collection is in collaboration with Madeline Klein. There is a vanilla for every single occasion that you can think of. There is 4 in total, and they're all very different from each other, but even though it's the same note that's predominantly in them, they're vastly different from one another. So today I'm gonna go through each one and let you know my opinions and kind of what they smell like. Obviously, Dossier is known for their inspiration fragrances, but these ones are complete originals. I think a lot of people don't know that Dossier also has original fragrances on top of their inspired scents as well, and this entire collection is an original collection. So there are 2 that are a little bit more fluffy and tame, and I would say more everyday wear, and then we have these 2 that are a lot more out there and in your face and supposed to give that really sexy femme fatale kind of vibe. So I'm going to start off with these 2 more everyday ones first, starting with Vanilla Flirt. So the main notes for Vanilla Flirt are cherry, pear, orange flower, neroli, vanilla, and coffee. So we have that vanilla coffee kind of thing going on in this one, and this one's beautiful. This to me smells like a warm, fluffy cappuccino. Super delicious, super sweet and fluffy, but it has that coffee, and I love what the coffee is doing in here. It's not a bitter coffee, it's a latte. Milky, creamy, definitely has sweetness to it rather than just being bitter, which is the type of coffee notes that I don't really like. This is just like a fluffy vanilla with a touch of cappuccino. And I definitely do smell that cherry in the opening in here. Is a really interesting note. You smell it right off the bat, but then it dies down to more of that warm, fluffy cappuccino. It says a vanilla worth romanticizing, a gourmand paradise of lush fruits and voluptuous blooms. So this is definitely more of like a fruity vanilla with a nice coffee kick. And the scent family for every single one of these is very obviously warm. The next vanilla, I would have to say this is my favorite. This is Vanilla Dreamer. I love this one. The description for this, it says, if you crave a comforting embrace, indulge in silky skin-like vanilla, like pillow talk wrapped in a creamy duvet. So this is an extremely creamy, fluffy, very soft, pillowy vanilla. Really smooth. Any of the dry down even comes off a little gourmandy in my opinion. Definitely more of a warm, decadent vanilla. It gives slight cupcake vibes, and it's just super creamy. And I would say out of the 4, this is probably the most gourmand you're gonna get. With Vanilla Flirt, this is more of a fruity vanilla. This one's more of, I would say, a true gourmand, doughy, cupcakey type of vanilla. So it really depends what kind of vanilla you want. You kind of have everything here for everyone. And the main notes for Vanilla Dreamer are cardamom, vanilla, and sandalwood. So definitely more simple notes, and definitely holds true to how this smells because it's a little bit more of like that spicy, fluffy, gourmand cupcake type of thing. Going into more of these sexy versions of the vanillas, let's start with Vanilla Tease. This one says, smells like an intimate touch, a vanilla caress of smoky, warm, and resinous sensuality. So this is going to definitely give you vanilla, but like an incense version. Think leather jacket, you're in a jazz club, maybe people are smoking around you, so there's a warmth in the air, it's a little boozy, very sexy, and smells really luxurious. It smells really hot, dark, mysterious, definitely has a darkness to it for sure. Main notes for this are myrrh, vanilla, and tonka bean, and I would say it holds pretty true to the notes. And what I really like about this one specifically, even though it says smoky warm, the smokiness is more so like a vibe. It's not an actual smoky scent. I don't really enjoy any perfume that's super smoky, and I feel like smoke especially just really comes off on my skin, and I don't like that note and how it just works with me. But in here, it's mainly the myrrh that's supposed to emulate this sort of smoky kind of vibe, and it's not even smoke. It's just like this darkness about it. It feels very leathery and it's resinous. The tonka bean also really comes through in here. So if you love a vanilla tonka combo but you want darkness and depth there, Vanilla Tease is definitely that girl. And then the last in this collection is Vanilla Rebel. I feel like this one's the most intense of all four. It says, bring the heat with fiery, smoldering vanilla engulfed in spice and sugary delight. If you're a fire sign, this is for you. I'm a fire sign, I'm an Aries, and I feel like this is definitely very suitable for a fire sign. It definitely brings the heat for sure. The main notes in here are Timor, pepper, brown sugar, vanilla, and ambroxan. This one opens up spicy right away. Obviously, you definitely get the pepper. I get that brown sugar in here and I really like it, and I think it works really well with the vanilla, and I really love the ambroxan vibe that this has going on. I feel like a lot of perfumes that are ambroxan based focus more on woodsy type of notes, whereas this is like a vanilla ambroxan. Ambroxan is one of those your skin but better molecular type notes. And the way that that's mixing with the vanilla in here, it creates warmth, but it still has that your skin but better, but an intensified version. When you think of your skin but better, you think of something really light and soft on the skin, nothing too crazy. But because of the vanilla, this is not just your basic everyday ambroxan note. This is packing some heat. And to be completely honest, I think this is my second favorite. I thought this would be really intense, and I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, but I actually really like this one, and I feel like it's actually pretty wearable. It sounds really sexy, Vanilla Rebel, and it is really sexy, but I feel like it can also come across a little intimidating. But on the skin, it settles so nicely, and it turns really smooth, and it feels like a really refined scent. It doesn't feel all over the place or just like super intense. It's actually such a beautiful scent. And with all of these, I think my favorite is the dry down for all of them. The dry down is just vanilla deliciousness, and I love it. After some time of wearing each one, obviously they all have very different vibes, but in the end, the pure and heart and soul of all of these scents is vanilla. So if you're a vanilla girl, I think you're gonna love these fragrances, and there's something here for everyone. If you like more of a gourmand vanilla, fruity vanilla, nighttime sexy, mysterious vanilla, there's something in here for everyone. I love these collaborations because I feel like it's a fun way to see what these celebrities actually like, the kind of scents that they like. And this one being with Madeline Klein. I've seen her in a couple movies. I've seen a couple interviews with Madeline Klein, and I really like her. And it's nice to know that she's also a vanilla girly like us all. For all my vanilla lovers, definitely check out this new collection. It will be available July 16th. I'm not sure when exactly I'm gonna post this, but I'm gonna try to post it right before the launch date so you guys can get your hands on it. Let me know which one you think will be your favorite in the comments, and let me know if you do actually pick them up. I would love to know your opinions on them. But that is it for me today. Thank you to Dossier for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!